Hello, everybody. We are back. I can go and summon the War Council now. Because it's been a few days since I last recorded. I can go make sure I find a sponsor. Alright, where did I send people? Come on.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Accept there, accept there. Alright. Find a sponsor.
Inquisitor?
Alright, that takes care of everything over in Orlais. I have so much over here to do.
Inquisitor?
Sure, we'll send Liliana there. We'll send Colin there. I need to find something.
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes. And it is not good.
I need to find. Alright, I have that going now. I have to do that at the war table. Yeah, I'm still looking for things there. So I found that. Alright, so I basically. Everything comes down to I have to summon, I have to unlock something else. Just like we're here.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
There we go. Now we got things moving. Alright, hopefully everything works for me. I have trouble loading, or I've tried to start the game the first time earlier.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
I'm afraid I'm a little behind on my studies.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
Progress? We'll make some progress soon, won't we? Right now it feels like he's won already.
Well,
No,
yeah, I've kind of been
shouldn't
avoiding
say
him
such
with Q.
things. Evil can't win in the end. I have to believe it can't. Otherwise I'd just start crying and never stop.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight? Draw a bow, all that?
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts, and what takes them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move
Backstory,
together
Lore
once I
Dump.
signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montelier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Oh, I like the way she thinks. We should keep her around. For mayhem.
Yes,
For mayhem.
All right, get it out of your system.
Mayhem! It's funny how a word loses its meaning when you say it enough times.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfisher poo. The stuff's vile. Makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
That's a brilliant idea. I'll endorse it.
Wonderful. I'll write it up as soon as I get back to Skyhold.
We'll continue this another time.
Goodbye, then.
A read, you say? Yay, experience. A read, you say? Don't tell me about any experience. Oh. Thing to read, you say? Didn't tell me, but definitely higher than the one last time. Phoenix scales, okay. There was a read over here. Alright, then you want to talk to me.
I mean, Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Elysian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a
I need to
clasp
learn.
there common to armorlings. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain that related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Alright. Ooh, the basin beckons is down. I think this is the only actual exit. Colin Liliana, that's 2 out of 3. And one more. I haven't seen Josephine pop up yet. Why is this? Yeah, just spindle weed. Oh, that's an exit. Okay. Nope, can't shoot this stuff. Alright. Yeah. So things I've learned, we have no business being here yet. So we've learned we don't belong here. There it is. Josephine's done. Let's go. I always forget that I have them out. Been so long, I don't remember how to make you run anymore. There it is. Shift. Shift to make you run. So, Frostback Basin, way over my level. We're going back to Skyhold. Might try unlocking another area as well. Shift me sprint too. God, I've forgotten all the controls. No, it seemed to have just one speed.
Your worship.
Who's this lady?
Oh, any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
And using the House of Repose? Well, yes. I sent you to handle it. So if you'd like to join me at the War Council. Alright. We're here. We'll unlock that one. Not now. We'll unlock the Exalted Plains to go try next.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
There we go. Resummon my War Council.
Really? You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Where's this judge at? Getting in judge's favor. There we are.
Inquisitor? Inquisitor?
Alright. We'll get more of that stuff knocked out. That will all be available for me next time. Let's go sit in judgment with somebody. Ooh, that was a sudden shift camera angle. Sit on my dragon throne, even though I've yet to kill any of the
Mayor
dragons.
Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
I don't know about this one.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Alright. Map, world map. Delta Plains. Hopefully this one's not as scary. We're going to take a look at how bad it is over here and what we're working on. It is almost time for me to wrap up an episode. Ooh, we're at almost half an hour. Come on, no, I don't see what's going on here.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
What history were you talking about?
After the fall of Halam Sharal, what remained of the Elven army met the forces of the Exalted March here. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Alright. Hey, requisition officer.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Hey, this is an area I can actually survive.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why. Let's find out.
Alright, good news, I'll actually be able to survive and do things in this area. Bad news is apparently Iron Bull never healed. So. Nope. Just take that. Let's come down here and grab another thing. Let's go heal Iron Bull. And then this is where we will work next time. This here will be what we work on next time. Exalted Plains. Nope, not equip potions. Where's my build the thing? Do I have enough?
Word for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
Alright. There's something I actually have to gather this time. So this is where we're going to wrap up, everybody. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I will see everyone again next time. And have a great day.